Shalom, shalom. This is Yair from GMS Savannah, Georgia, coming with another lesson. But first and foremost, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, elder bishops, great millstone, which rule well, teach well, and to the occupants in 400% truth, and four corners of the earth in sincerity while risking their lives and freedom to do so. And salutation to you, for lack of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, as well as you speckled birds scattered amongst the heathens that have the appearance of the heathens, but your father's seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and also referred to as Israelite foreigners. But today's lesson I'm going into is it just shows you, even at our lowest our lowest stage in life, or whatever it may be, of coming back from judgments that of the times that we've been here before, because we have sinned, because we've been here more than one time. So even though we come back to get our judgment, the Lord still have that spirit on us to still have greatness, no matter what we dealing with. And that's what I'm gonna show in this little quick video here, just a little quick lesson. And a little kiss lesson, and then we're going to hit some scriptures, and that'll be it. Let's get them. See, that just shows the greatness that we have, man. This Jake here blind, but he still have that spirit, through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, even to be great at a lower, at a lower stage in his life, paraphrase, of dealing with, a disability of something like that, that's mainly what it is a disability, but still, this Jake is still great at what he's doing. That's why Deuteronomy 7:6 says, "For thou art a holy people unto Yahweh our power, the Lord, thy power, Yahweh, have chosen thee to be a special people unto him himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth." And that just show you right there, man, we're special people chosen to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That we're greatness no matter what, we're dealing with, with our bodies and everything else. The Lord still can show his power, his greatness through anybody in any circumstances. It ain't nothing too hard for the Lord. And it just show you right there, So like I say, this Jake was, he back in his lot. He's a music guy, and he's probably been many generations that he's been here dealing with music, but he'll get his sight back in the kingdom, So it's just beautiful to just to know what's going to be the end game for this brother. He's going to get his sight back, and he's going to be great in the kingdom, 1 Peter 2 and 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should be true forth the praises of him who would have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. You know? And like I say, us being Hebrew Israelites, man, that just show you, man, that we are a chosen generation and royal. A lot of people, they still calling on other false gods, but sooner or later, the 11th hour Israelites are gonna wake up. We already know 2/3 are already set for destruction. But you're gonna have those 11th hour Israelites that's gonna know and understand that who they are. And that's gonna be the beautiful thing about it, so that's why we go on the highways and hedges to warn our people. Um, Matthew 5 and 13, ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt have lost its favor, wherewith shall it be salty? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of men. And like I say, that Jake is the salt of the earth, man. You can just tell, even being blind, he still have an extraordinary gift that was given to him from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And like I keep saying, ain't nothing too hard for our power. Yahweh. He can do all things, that he want to do. No matter where you at in life, you can still have that greatness on you, But like I say, it's just a beautiful thing just to know the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, to have that hedging over you. And where all of your greatness and your protection come from, that strong tower. But it's just good to just see how talented our people are, no matter the stages they are in their life. I just saw this and just thought I'd do a little quick lesson on it, and just to, just you want to check him out. He on what you call it, TikTok, and very talented brother. But I hope this edified to the hope for sheep and lamb. Kwan Yasharala. Call Allah Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. On to the next lesson. Shalom.